There were 9 different Babysitters Club mini-books. 8 of them were attached to dolls, while 1 was attached to the mystery game. And when I say mini-book, I mean mini-book. Each one is 5 pages long. Except for this one. It's the one with the amazing cover! Oh my gosh, that cover is the best part of the book. Because it's not really a book, it's a pamphlet. It explains how the Babysitters Club works, and it gives babysitting tips. Boring. Now, the Collector's Mini-Book was written by Nola Thacker. The girls are goofing off at a club meeting when Mrs. Radowski calls. She's planning a surprise party for Jackie. They reminisce about Jackie in Book 20, then Betsy in Book 19, then the Snobs in Book 11, and Jamie's bike riding in Book 53. Lots of recap here. They decide even the bad babysitting adventures ended up being pretty good, so they all agree to help with Jackie's party. And that's it. That's the entire mini-book. The other 7 mini-books were all part of the same set. They all take place at the mall at the same time. They were written by Peter Larangis. They all have the same cover, just in different colors. It's clearly the cover from the New York Super Special, but there are differences. Marianne cut her hair. Claudia and Stacy changed out of their Hard Rock Cafe shirts, and Christy is no longer wearing a Statue of Liberty crown. In fact, the Statue of Liberty has disappeared too. At first I thought they got rid of all the New York references, but no, Marianne and Jesse are still wearing New York stuff, so they got rid of most of the New York stuff, but not all of it. I don't know why. Did they force the artist to redo the picture, or what? Anyway, in Christy and the Triplet Trouble, she takes the Pike triplets to the mall to get baseball gloves. The triplets run wild. As Christy tries on shoes, the triplets try to play baseball and they make a huge mess. The clerk says, "Oh, it's okay. Maybe now the manager will be convinced to add an equipment tryout section." On the way out, Christy sees all of her friends who are also doing interesting things, so be sure to buy all of their mini-books. Ugh, you'd think a 5-page story would not have time for advertisements, but you'd be wrong. In Claudia Saves the Day, Claudia is bored shopping for clothes with Stacy. She sneaks out and eats junk food. She finds fantastic clothes at the dime store. And she also sees all of her friends. That happens in every story. Every girl sees all the other girls. In Stacy Hates Shopping, the girls plan to meet up in an hour. Stacy is shopping with her boyfriend Robert. She wants to buy the perfect outfit for a dance, but there's a problem with every single dress she tries. Stacy gets upset because she's almost out of time, and that's when Claudia finds her the perfect outfit. In Marianne and the Lost Boy, Hunter Bruno gets allergic on the car ride to the mall. While Marianne looks for an alarm clock, Logan and Hunter wander off towards the CD section. When Logan returns, Hunter is missing. They look all over the mall, checking in on the other characters, of course, and security finds Hunter at a video store. He ripped open a video cassette to see if you can see the pictures on the tape. Everyone is so happy to see him, they laugh off his vandalism. In Dawn and the Junk Food Kids, Dawn is with Jenny Prezioso and the 2 older Barrettes. That's a weird combination. She goes shopping with them, then tries to take them to a natural food place. Jenny thinks tofu is toe food, and she doesn't want to eat toes. The kids make a fuss, and Dawn tricks them into eating all-natural food by getting all-natural ice cream. In Mallory and the Pet Disaster, the Arnold twins have been told to buy a pet. They fight the whole time over what animal they want. Finally, they find a pair of twin gerbils who also fight all the time, and they're like, "Hey, those gerbils are just like us!" So they agree to get the gerbils. Mallory is glad the fighting is over, and then the twins start arguing over what the gerbils' names should be. In starring Jessie Ramsey, Jessie sees a dance friend named Julie. Julie mostly does jazz dance. Julie and her friends are performing a hip-hop routine in the mall, but it looks awful. Jessie coaches them and fixes their dance mistakes. As a reward, they let her dance with them. And that's it for the mini-books. I'm not going to score them. That seems kind of unfair because they're all so short. They were somewhat interesting, enough that I made a video for them, but not so interesting that I would buy 8 dolls just to get my hands on these mini books.